Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a live VOD review session of one of my tier 1 Discord subscribers. He is currently a bronze player who I've been helping coach through our Discord subscriber VOD reviews that I do live every week. And as you guys can see right here, things have been going pretty well. He's been improving. I've been coaching him for like the past 3 weeks now, I believe. Every week or so, and he's been getting better, so I'm excited to check out his latest VOD, and I decided that it wouldn't hurt to share it with you all, so that if anyone is curious how I do my coaching and is interested in learning more about that, or maybe some of you just want coaching to get better, hopefully this video can give you guys some insight on how I go about doing that with my clients. So anyways, today we have our tier 1 Discord subscriber, and we will be reviewing his VOD, so I hope you all enjoy. And of course, as always, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer that. So we have his VOD review pulled up here, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. And one more thing, if you guys are interested in getting VOD reviewed, or would like to become a tier 1 Discord subscriber in which we choose one VOD out of the many and review it once every week, you just join my Discord. And feel free to DM me. As you can see, I do answer or respond back to a lot of people. Maybe not too many people, but it's about my DMs. Anyways, let's jump right into the VOD review, guys. Alright guys, so let's jump right into the VOD. For some reason, the recording didn't work up until round 3, so we're just going to be starting this VOD review from round 3. Of course, for the client specifically, normally this wouldn't happen, but let's jump right into it, guys. Alright, let's see. So it looks like you guys are on a buy round here. Okay, so your teammates are pushing out a main. Ooh, okay. So on the surface level, this may seem like a harmless play, right? Now that I think about it, I understand the thought process that you guys are going through, right? You probably wanted your teammates to fake B site so that you guys have easy access into A site. Now, one thing I need you to understand here is angles, right? So let's take a look at what's happening here. Your teammates are just entering through main off of what we call contact play, right? What a contact play is essentially, I'll show you. Oh, my microphone almost fell down. Sorry. Alright, so what a contact play essentially is when you just kind of, fake something and then you just shift walk or you just take contact, right? That means no utility, nothing like that, and you're just heading into the site. So it looks like your teammates wanted to do that and you just kind of follow suit. But one thing you need to keep in mind as a smokes player, and I think this is very important for any smokes player to keep in mind, is understanding angles and what angles you can eliminate, right? The whole point of your smoke is to eliminate angles that are threats to your teammates and to yourself. Right, so you need to think about it like that. Now, on the surface level, you might think, alright, so my teammates faked B site, right? So A site's clear. And sure, I mean, your team was very confident it was clear, and no surprise that it was clear, right? But something to keep in mind is a lot of times, as you get a little bit higher in rank, they'll at least have one player lurking somewhere back here even, right? So for example, this is an angle that if you didn't smoke this, someone could have killed you guys from, right? This is just one angle. Just because you guys didn't see him when you guys were here doesn't mean that he can't see you if he's standing on this off angle, right? So what I would always recommend is to always smoke, even if it's a fake, once you're about to commit. So the moment you notice that your team is about to enter into enemy territory and you know that they're vulnerable to different angles, you want to cut those angles off, right? So we're just going to go ahead, drop a smoke here, boom. So now what have we done? Right, now we made it easier for a team to go into site, and also we cut off anyone that's hiding here, right? So that's just something to keep in mind. Alright, let's go back to the VOD here. Oh, I don't know if it just paused on my end or your end. Let me skip a little bit. Okay, that's better. Alright, let's see. Okay, so you're playing up top here. Ooh, 1v4. Okay, what's the move? Let's see. Alright, you're gonna drop down here. You're gonna go for a fight. Looks like they're not really challenging you here. You're gonna TP. Ooh. Cancelled. Okay. Unlucky. It's a good try. Okay, so here's the thing, right? there are many different ways to play clutches, right? So I'm not going to go into, in-depth detail to tell you how you should have played that clutch or how you shouldn't have. But I think one thing that anybody that's in a clutch should immediately be thinking about is looking at their utility, right? Especially if you're on an agent that can blind and can smoke, right? So since you're on Omen, right, once you're up here, right, once you're in this situation right here, I would be immediately just looking at my utility. Okay, 1 versus 4, what utility do I have? So you had 1 teleport, 1 blind. I'm not sure if you had any smokes, but that's fine. And you had your TP, right? So the idea for you to drop down here and take fights, it's okay. I mean, look, I'm not mad at that, right? Because at the end of the day, everyone plays clutches differently. There's so many different ways to win a clutch, but something you need to use is your utility, right? So for example, just to point out an example, when the wall was walled here, right, and you wanted to TP up here, it was a good idea to do so. But imagine if you just used your flash first, blinded everyone on the site, and then you TP'd up here. Then you probably could have got 1, 2, right? And then you could have dropped down, and then you could have waited for the wall to break, and then boom, 3, 4. Right? Easy 1v4 for you. Now that's just, giving ideas. Of course, that doesn't mean that the way that I just described it would mean that you would win every time that way. Obviously not, right? There's many different ways to play your clutches, but that's just one way that you can think about it. But the main thing that I just want you to take out of this is to always remember to look at your utility and to see how you can use it to benefit you or your team. Alright, let's go right back here. But regardless, good try. Not a bad attempt. Okay, let's see. So we're kind of on like a half buy here. 0-4. Okay. So you're going to go ahead and smoke top mid. Okay. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Nice. Okay, you got their gun. 4. Nice shots. Okay, good shots. Good shots. Oh, good try. Good try. Okay, so it looks like your teammates just kind of put you in another, scenario to clutch, which obviously is not your fault. But one thing I wanted to point out from this round is the util usage, right? So I'm glad that you use your utility, but I think you just kind of use your utility in kind of an area that doesn't really give you any impact, right? So let's think about this, right? So you're kind of in, well, I don't know what this is called, tiles, I guess, and you went ahead and you just kind of threw your flash there, and then you tried to go here. I get the idea that you're probably thinking, in case someone is in the smoke, you wanted to blind them so that you can safely TP here without being heard. So it's not the worst idea, right? I like the idea, but overall it doesn't really provide you any real value, right? Because if you think about it, if this is smoked off and you were to TP here, at the end of the day, it's not like they will know where you TP'd. For all these people know, you could have TP'd into the smoke here, or you could have TP'd into tiles even, maybe over here. I mean, you could have TP'd anywhere, right? So making them deafened and blinded first is kind of, in my opinion, a waste of a blind there, because it could have been used better. So for example, if you saved your blind, right, and then you killed the Reyna, which you killed right here, and then you got the Sova, which you got right here, and then you could have blinded the Jet, right, and then boom, easy kill on the Jet. So that's just some things to keep in mind, is when you want to use your utility and how you're going to use it. Actively thinking about these things is going to help you rank up. So for example, you want to think to yourself every round is, okay, what utility do I have? I have a flash, I have a smoke, and I have a TP. And then during the round itself, you want to look at the situation, right? Let's say, I'll give you an example. Let's say your team is going A, right? And you're juggle picking this, or you just happen to find out that there's some information here. Well, one really good way to help your team is to flash that information so that they can skill out, right? And then whatnot. There's just so many different ways to use your utility, but you should always be thinking to yourself, how can my utility have impact on this round? And then use that utility. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Oh no, they were trying to surrender. That's all too common in ranked. Unlucky. It's okay though. You will have the... Wait, was it you who tried to surrender? I need to find out now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
You must keep going.
Hold on.
Don't stop fighting.
Okay, good. Good, good, good. It was not you. It's not you. Wait, was it you? Wait. No, it wasn't you. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Respect, respect. You got a strong mental. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Oh. Alright, so you're going to... This is good. See, there we go. This is what I like to see. I like that you had the right thinking this time around, right? You were thinking about using your blind to help your team get onto site. This is a good blind, and I like that. Oh, okay. But it's unlucky that you got blinded as well by the enemy omen, I believe, or did you... Wait, am I... Wait, that's not even possible. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Oh, okay, okay, okay. For some reason, I thought you got blinded by an omen, but no, that was a random blind. Okay. And see, I mean, this is kind of just unlucky, right? I mean, you're just kind of pushing out with your team. If there's anything I could critique about this round specifically, it would be a nitpick. The nitpick is kind of more so like, let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to even nitpick it, but maybe this movement tip will kind of help you out here. Let me go back to B main here. Okay, so obviously the thinking was good. I liked it. You know, you went ahead, blinded the right side of sight so your teammates can get out. You get Gecko blinded, you tuck, right? But the idea here is when you get Gecko blinded, right, you know that there are enemies close, right? And when you know that there are enemies close, then you should never ever just kind of run out into sight, right? So what happened was you got Gecko blinded and then you immediately ran to take fights, right? But again, you should always take a second, take your time to clear angles, right? Take your time to see where they are, right? How can you benefit from the fight? A lot of times in lower elos that I notice is that they don't take their time, right? It's either they completely take forever because they don't know what they're doing, or they try to rush things, right? But you never want to rush things. You want to take your time and just be confident in your aim, right? So that's just a little nitpick, but otherwise I like the idea for that round. So overall, good thinking this round, I'll say that. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and get to... Oh wow, your teammates won that round. Good, W teammates. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so you're gonna go and B side. It looks like you guys are doing a B side hit. Oh, nice break there with one lurker. Okay, so your teammate pinged. Okay. You don't have blind this time. Alright, so... Okay. So I will give you credit, right? I'll give you credit because I know that you are not a smokes main, right? I know that you're not a smokes main, so that's probably why. But you gotta always remember to smoke for your teammates, right? Because your whole team is going out onto site, right? And they need smokes, right? They need smokes to protect them, right? So you had 2 smokes. I would smoke, you know, market, and then you can just smoke CT spawn or just spawn, right? The reason for these smokes is because this is where the enemies are going to be coming from, right? So you want to make sure that they have no entry pathing into the site. You want to make sure that when they come here to kill you guys, they don't see anything and they have to blind out of it to get out, right? It's just a way to help your teammates. So always remember to smoke. I think you guys possibly could have won that round if it was smoked, but it's okay. Good try. Alright, let's see. Next round here. Okay, 1-6. Okay, so it looks like you guys are fighting B main again. You go for a quick blind. Okay. Let's see. Nice. Okay. Nice break. Oh. Oh no. You forgot to grab the bomb though. I think you know what happened here, so I won't go too into detail, but you should always grab the bomb before you TP, of course. Okay, let's see. Okay. Unlucky. I mean, I'm not mad at it. You know, sometimes you kind of have to go for a run and gun if you have the Spectre, right? So it's not a big deal. That's a good try. Not a bad try. Okay. Oh, 1v1. Oh, wait. Your teammate reses you. Okay. So it looks like you are back to playing the game for this round. You go ahead and grab the Vandal. I like the thinking. Okay. So now you guys know that bomb is down. You're going with your Sage. I like that.
Last player standing.
Nice. Good job. Good job. Honestly, I like what you did there. You know, you followed your Sage and then you went for a trade off of your Sage's context. So you let your Sage peek first, right? And then you traded your Sage. Perfect. Perfect play. I like what you did there. Alright, let's see. Next round here. Looks like you guys are going for another B hit. Ooh, get gold. Nice, you broke it and you backed up. Perfect. Oh, you're dodging a lot now. Get out of there. Ah. Nice. Okay, you're able to escape. Good, good, good. I like the thinking. I like the thinking. Yup. Help your teammate out here. I think you might have blinded your teammate though as well. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nice, nice. Okay, 3v3. 3v2, sorry. Let's see what you're going to do here. Oh, you guys are going to fight? Nice shots. Okay. Looks like the last one is in market. So what's the move now? You're going to go ahead and smoke off. I mean, yeah. Not a bad idea given that he's market. I'm not mad at it. Oh, but there it is. There it is. That's what I was worried about. But to be honest, I didn't think he'd leave market that fast and get onto site. But something to keep in mind about smokes. I'm not mad at the idea that you gave yourself a smoke to play inside, right? It's not really a bad idea. I mean, playing within your own smokes can create confusion, can make it harder, etc., right? So it's not a bad idea to do so. But the thing that I will say, however, is that here this smoke is kind of more useful to the enemy than it is for you, right? And the reason for why that is because you have an objective, right? And your objective is to plant the spike, right? So the enemy knows your objective. You see what I'm saying? So when you smoke and you TP into it, right? And then you go to plant the spike, the enemy knows what you're doing. He knows that this smoke is for you to be safe so that you can plant the spike. And therefore, the enemy can just push in and get you, right? So in this scenario, if you did want to smoke here, let's just say you really like the smoke, I would say use it to fake, right? Plant here outside of the smoke instead. You know, it could throw off the enemy. Or just don't smoke there at all, right? You can just stick to common smokes, which is like smoke off market, and then, you know, something nice, right? And if you do plan to play within your smoke, then usually you should not really have an objective, right? You should just have the goal of playing around your smoke to create confusion and whatnot. But overall, not a bad idea, right? It's just that you happen to have a clear objective, so they already know how to read on that. Okay, so they spam that smoke. All right, unlucky. Let's see. Alright, so we got 3-6 here. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So we got 2 people going A, and we got 3 people going B. So my assumption is that... Oh, never mind, my assumption was wrong. Looks like you guys are just kind of defaulting. I don't really know, but let's see. Yeah, it looks like you guys are kind of defaulting, but... Okay, you're going for a flash there. Ah, no, you didn't capitalize off the flash. Oh no. Okay, let's talk about this. I mean, it ended up working out because your Yoru got him, but let's talk about this because this is a good example. So there's 2 things that I noticed this round, which I think can help you. So I know we talked about it before, but awareness, right? You want to always be aware of what angles you're exposed to, right? So for example, you came all the way out here, right? And then you decide to just knife out to go get this orb, right? But you didn't realize that they can see you from here, right? And so they tagged you up, and then you went for a blind. Now, if you ever decide to use your blind, again, impact. When you blind this player, he gets stuck in this corner, right? But if you don't do anything about it after you blind him, then there is no impact from the blind, right? Realistically, your teammate killed him, but by the time your teammate killed him, he was most likely not even blinded anymore, right? So your blind kind of just went to waste there. So just to give a quick example of how it could have been impactful, well, you know he's in this corner, you blinded it, and then boom, you TP right here, right? Behind cover, by the way, right? So if anyone's mark it, they can't get you, and then you peek the blinded player, boom, get him, and then you can even get out, right? So of course, it takes a little bit of thinking on the spot and whatnot, so I'm not gonna get mad at that or anything like that, or like critique it too much, At the end of the day, I like the thinking, right? You're still in the right headspace to blind the opponent there. It's just you gotta capitalize off of that, right? You gotta do something to take care of that player, right? Aside from just blind them. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like it's a 2v2 now. Nice shots. Okay. I mean, hey, you're confident, you're shooting, so I'm not mad at it. Let's see. You did play a little aggressive there for my taste in a 2v2, but it's not a bad idea if you're feeling yourself. Okay, let's see. Okay. The thinking here, I like the thinking, but let me explain why this isn't the right move, but I'll do that after I watch the round, so let's see it. I like the thinking though. Now you're pinging the spike. Nice, it worked out. Okay, I mean, I had a feeling that it would work out for you, but let me explain why I actually don't think this would be the right move here. So let's take a look at this, right? So we have the bomb planted somewhere here. This is fine, right? And you can obviously ping the bomb and you can spam it, right? But let's talk about why this wouldn't be the right move. Now, normally what you did is actually a really good play and a really good idea, but that would only be the case if you were up against multiple players. For reference, let's just say if the enemies have more players alive than your team does, right? So you were in a 2 versus 1, therefore the opponent, there's only 1, right? So when you smoke yourself off in a 2 versus 1, right, it kind of just gives the opponent the advantage, because then they might be able to get lucky, plant, diffuse like behind here if it's possible to, or like kind of get on an angle and just spin around in a circle hoping that you guys won't peek, and then both of you guys would just be busy spamming him, and there's a chance that you might just miss, right? You might miss, and then they might be able to defuse it, right? The only time that I would recommend smoking yourself off and then pinging is if there's multiple people on the other team. Why do I say that? Because it gives you cover to increase your chance of winning the round and spam them, right? You can spam them through cover and it makes it harder for the enemies to kill you. But if there's only one player, what I would recommend is just swinging together, right? So you guys can be like one's here and be like, okay, once he taps the spike, let's swing together. Boom, 3, 2, 1, swing, boom, easy. Right? Easy win. By the way, again, you won the round, just something I wanted to point out. So good thinking though. So I'm very happy to see the thinking. And wow, you just messaged me even though you didn't know that I was doing this VOD review, but you'll know soon. Alright, good stuff. Alright. Let's take a look here. Okay. Alright, so looks like you guys are doing I don't really know, like a default sort of, but usually if you default you don't have a solo Yoru ult, but it's okay. Alright, let's see. You go ahead, you TP onto site, you're starting to get the bomb down here. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like your Yoru might have missed somebody. Let me take a look at that. Where did this gecko come from? This magician of a player. So let's look at the Yoru ult. Let's look at your minimap during the Yoru ult. Okay, so Yoru doesn't see anything to his right. He sees one backside. So my guess is that the gecko is probably hiding in this corner. Let's see though. Let's find out. Or he was hiding in this corner, but I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, he had to be hiding in this corner because he just came up to you out of nowhere. Yeah, he was. Okay. Unlucky. It's okay though. Your Yoru just kind of missed him. Okay. Unlucky round. Not really your fault there, It's not like, I mean, you probably expected your Yoru to clear all those angles. Okay, let's see. So we have a default going on, sorta, but not really, because your teammates are just kind of running in. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. In this elo, it's really hard for me to tell what strats are being run, because it doesn't seem like anyone really has any strats, or they even know what they're doing, to be honest. But it's okay, because you can still capitalize. But it still works, right? Because it looks like your teammates baited them into top mid, you got into A side, but you did kind of forget to smoke. Remember to smoke, right? Even if you guys are doing a sneaky play like this, it's always good to smoke, just to be careful. Alright, let's see. Oh. You were trying to tell him to wall for you, but he just died right away. Unlucky, unlucky. Okay, let's see. Oh, fully blind for you. Nice. Easy kill for you. Oh, you're over-aggressing, you're over-aggressing. Okay, you're confident. I like it though. Oh, your teammates are dying left and right. Okay, so once again, we have full utility, right? Like, look, take a look at your utility. Half the round is over, but you still have your teleportation, you still have your blind, you still have 2 smokes, and you have a TP. A good rule of thumb to keep in mind, I think, for any player on any agent, is you want to have at least used 1 or 2 of your utility before half the round is over, right? Otherwise, you're not really having any impact with your utility. You're kind of saving it for nothing, right? So that's just kind of a rule of thumb to keep in mind. Okay, let's see.
Last player
Okay,
standing.
that's unlucky. You just kind of didn't win the gunfight. It's fine, happens. Alright, so now we switch halves. Let's see. Let's take a look at what's going on here. You guys are doing a little bit of trolling in the gunbuy round. Oh, gee. Okay, so you guys are doing a set play here. I like this. Okay, you're cloning. Oh. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. No, you forgot to use all your utility. Imagine for a second, right? Imagine you used your blind and you blinded all of these players. Imagine how amazing that would be. Imagine how legendary that would be, right? I mean, I don't really have to show this, but like, this was perfect, you know? You had a Yoru clone in, and then boom, once the Yoru clone breaks, you can see all the question marks appear B main, right? And then boom, you blind all of them, and then you peek, ba 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 ba, right? So, just something to keep in mind, right?
Enemy spotted.
It's okay. I mean, it happens, but try to keep in mind that you can use your utility there. Alright. Alright, let's see what's happening here. Unlucky. Okay. Oh, you have a play you want to do. Interesting. You're calling your teammate. What's the play? I want to see this. I'm very interested. Oh, you're asking for a flash. Okay. Interesting. I mean, yeah, but no. I mean, this flash isn't good. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I won't go into too much detail as to why specifically, but if you want to do a good flash with Yoru, I would always recommend try to look somewhere up, right? So even Yoru just standing here and then flashing off of this ledge would be a really good flash, right? Because the enemies are all looking here, right? They don't expect a flash coming from up here. So the Yoru could bounce the flash off of there, and then you can peek off of that if you wanted to do that. But always keep in mind, you also have a flash. I don't know if you, but yeah, you do have a flash right here, right? So always keep that in mind. Okay, let's see. Oh, you couldn't escape in time. Remember, you have a TP as well. If you want to get out, you can TP out as well, right? Okay, I like this. Get in the corner. You know that they're most likely coming B. Let's see. Alright, looks like there's multiple coming in. Good try, good try, good try. It's okay. It was a save round. It happens. Alright, let's see. Oh, you're asking for the same flash again. Let me see what happens this round. He goes for the flash. And they're not flashed, right? So that's kind of what I was talking about. It's not really the best flash, but it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Alright, let's see. Looks like you guys are losing this round. Unlucky. Okay. So what's the move here? You got a Spectre. It's 411. How do you plan on bringing this back? Okay, so you really like to fight B main. here. You really like to do it. I personally would just give it to them. Not necessarily because it's a good thing to give them B main control, but rather because you guys haven't been successful yet at it, right? And they've been able to stop you guys every time. So see how it automatically pushed back anyway. But I like the use of util usage out of you, so this is good. Okay, you throw a smoke now. Okay, you back up here. Okay, this is fine so far. Okay, so you smoked them off. In my opinion, the smoke is a little too deep, but it could have just been because you were doing it very fast, right? You didn't really have time to think about everything, so it's okay. Alright, so they're flashing out now. Looks like they're going to execute in. Peek off your teammate's contact. I like that. That's what I like to see. Okay, now you have a flash. Oh, I like that too. Oh my goodness. This is a masterclass out of you now. Let me see. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not running in the open, though. That's not a masterclass. See, like, I didn't even know the Jet was market, but what I do know is the fundamentals of Valorant, right? And fundamentally speaking, if you don't know where an opponent is located, you should always pretend like they could be anywhere, right? That's a fundamental of Valorant. If you don't know where they are, just know that they could be anywhere. So with that in mind, you should never ever ever just run out like this, right? If you really want this gun, very simple, honestly. You have 2 smokes to work with, right? So if you really wanted that gun that was down here, what you could have done, just take out a smoke market, and then even after you smoke market, peek like this, right? Just be careful, right? He could walk out the smoke, right, on a timing. Just make sure it's clear, then grab the gun, and then you can get back, right? So that's just something to keep in mind. But aside from that, very good round. Aside from that, very good round.
Last player standing.
So you died here. Let's see if your teammate clutches it out. No, he doesn't. See, sometimes you gotta do all the clutching, right? Sometimes it's on you, but it's okay. You did your thing that round, though. You got your impact. Okay, so it looks like you're going for a duo play. Okay. All right, so you guys are both. Oh, see, now you already did a better flash. Okay. Now you're flashing. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Nice, you got one. Okay. You got ulted. It's fine though, you should be able to get out alive if your Yoru protects you. Oh, he's going for the knife. Oh, you guys have given up. Oh no, your teammate's given up. He was going for the knife. That is unlucky. Alright, so let's see. It looks like the game ends there. Alright, well, I mean, overall, you know, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I've seen you perform way better than this, right? I've seen better performances, so I'm not gonna say that this is one of your better performances when it's not, but I do hope that the tips that I gave you do, you know, provide something to think about, and hopefully can help you rank up and, you know, win more games. So anyways, guys, for all the viewers back home as well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, if you guys have any questions whatsoever, you know, you can drop a comment in the comment section. I'll respond to it, or you can just join my Discord server, message me on Discord, anything, literally anything, guys. If you want to know about the coaching, how it works, if you want to know about how Discord subscribing works, any questions you guys have, I'd be more than happy to answer it. So feel free to reach out to me if you want to, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and take care.